Let's move on then to a more exciting game. The 6-6 Eagles take on the 7-5 Cowboys in Dallas. Dallas 3.5-point favorites. 44.5-point over/under.
Andy's almost upset of the week.
I did this once with Philly.
You did. You didn't like the results.
I also did it once.
Because the
I also did it
results were
once
bad.
against Philly with the Giants, and Philly came out with the win. So, look, Philadelphia, if they win this game, they'll be tied atop the division with the Dallas Cowboys, and they did win last week, and they did have a little bit of spunk in the form of Golden Tate getting involved in a big way for the first time. Do you buy into the kind of coming out party for Golden Tate last year? Frequently targeted, targets manufactured behind the line of scrimmage for him.
No, I don't buy into it too much. I mean, they clearly
Dallas
wanted
has
to
been
get
great
him,
on defense.
They clearly wanted to get him involved. So they, like you said, they were manufacturing. They were plays drawn up to get him the ball quickly to try to utilize his yards after catch ability, and that's good. I mean, they need to build that rapport, but I'm not buying into Golden Tate yet off of that one game. Certainly not while they travel to Dallas against a defense that is on fire in a divisional matchup at home. I trust your almost upsets of the week, but I'm going to be honest, with the momentum that Dallas has right now in front of his home crowd in a divisional must-win matchup, with what their offense has been doing with Amari Cooper and Zeke and what their defense specifically has been doing, I just don't see how Philadelphia's depleted team, who has half of its defensive players, it seems like, can play 4 quarters better than the Cowboys right now.
So last time these guys played, Zeke was unstoppable. Amari Cooper had himself a solid game as well. So is this – I mean, obviously you play Zeke, but Cooper, full confidence?
Full confidence. I mean, with what's going on with the secondary with Philadelphia and the amount of targets going Cooper's way, Cooper is, to me, a must-start.
Does that translate to confidence in Dak Prescott?
It doesn't translate in confidence to Dak Prescott as a must-start. I do think he is a fine option if you have been streaming quarterbacks and you didn't, maybe you had –
Dak Prescott or Matt Ryan against Green Bay?
I have Matt Ryan ahead. Pretty significantly.
Okay.
Six spots ahead or so.
Okay, well that's big.
But I would play Dak probably over Mitchell Trubisky with the scares with his injury.
Interesting.
Should fantasy owners toss Alshon Jeffery into a nearby dumpster or start Golden Tate over him? Jeffery over the last 5 games, 3.6 receptions and 37 yards a game, and a total of 0 touchdowns. I'm renaming touchdowns to Derrick Henry's, by the way. 0 Derrick Henry's over the last 5 weeks.
I'm not playing Alshon.
But I wouldn't throw him away, and I wouldn't start Golden Tate over him either. I think this is
wow. You wouldn't start Tate over him?
No, I would not start Golden Tate over Alshon. I still think that if you're going for a touchdown upside, Alshon,
and you better look back to Week 7.
That's fine. I mean, I can look back to a career of Alshon Jeffery getting it done near the end zone. I'm not going to overreact from a couple weeks in a row where he hasn't scored. In fact, if anything, it says that a score should be coming soon. I'm not going to start him because he has been in a slump. Carson Wentz hasn't looked especially great. The touchdown regression we talked about in the offseason has clearly come to fruition, but I'm not tossing him, and I just don't have the confidence in Golden Tate. Really, I don't know that there's an option to start other than the clear #1 wide receiver for the Eagles, which is Zach Ertz.
No doubt. 82 and 84 yards the last 2 weeks from Josh Adams. The last thing we need to address in this matchup is the running back situation for Philadelphia. He only has had 1 target in the last 2 games. Darren Sproles healthy again. Corey Clement makes his way on the field. But Josh Adams fully healthy, practicing in full this week. Feel okay with him? Or a little worried?
A little bit worried.
I got him outside the top 24. So 27, you're in Kenyon Drake, Marlon Mack range.
That's right around where I have him, too.
Chris Carson range. Would you play Carson or Josh Adams?
I would play Chris Carson, but I would play Josh Adams over Coleman, Howard, LeGarrette Blount.
All right.
Thank you so much for watching that video. It would make me so happy if you watched more of those videos. So click subscribe, ring that bell, and make your life a little better today.